Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet here on Game Nights. I am your host and your Dungeon Master, Van, and we are here to play some goddamn Dungeons & Dragons. And I'm excited. Good morning, everyone. If it's morning for you, it's morning for all of us. And what a way to start the day than with crimes. But before we get to the crimes, I was going to say I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on the channel this week, but it's the same thing that's going on the channel every week. If you are live with us here on Twitch, hello, good morning, welcome. You can find our schedule down below our faces here on our Twitch drop page. Or if you're with us in the future on YouTube, you can head over to our Twitch, twitch.tv/Game Nights, and see all of our schedule and stuff there. Our next live stream after this is later today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays. We have Saturday Nights Ward 47, which Val runs. I'll let them talk about that. And then we should be regular schedule from here on out. So, yeah, come hang out with us. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. Yeah, I don't have any announcements except for we've still got our stream store up with fun things you can buy with your chat XP, like healing and inspiration and stuff, like loot drops, which we haven't had in a couple episodes. So I'm like on edge, waiting for it to happen again. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm gonna let my friends introduce themselves, tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and who they are playing today, starting as always with Sid.
Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me all over the internet at Greek Sid. I'm kind of staying off socials right now, but that's okay. You can still find me, and mostly on our Discord, because that's the social I could never walk away from, is the GGK Discord. Yeah, come say hi to me there. I am here on GGK exclusively currently, Thursdays through Mondays. I run our game of Monster of the Week, Elegant Creatures on Thursdays, 7 o'clock Eastern. 3 more. There's only 3 more left, and then we're starting something new. So you better get your butts in the seats and come watch it at 7 o'clock Eastern on Thursdays. However, this morning I am playing Giselle Wintersweet. Well, she is a tabaxi sorcerer, a slash rogue.
Thank you, Sid. Next up is Rob.
Whoa, that's me. Hello, hi, I'm Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_ Rob. You can find me at either or of those handles on Twitch, Hive, Twitter, Instagram. I'm all over the place and hanging out in Discord and stuff.
With that voice, I wanted you to say, you can find me wherever farming products are sold. That's where my head went.
Mine did
but
too.
I grew up in Missouri, so I mean that's probably what that is.
Jersey lad through and through, very confused currently. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. So
I derailed. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm playing Willoughby Wonderfoot. First year, he's a paladin / fighter / good boy.
That he is. Thanks, Rob. Next up is Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. You can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, but I've been streaming it recently because I'm here and on LB's channel on Sundays and on Nerdbird's YouTube channel on Thursdays. And you can also find me on Twitter, Rachel Elizabeth with a Z in the middle and 7S, and I'm really bad at all social media, so sorry if you find me. I'm there, kinda. I'm there in spirit. And today I am playing Sereia Vale, the Water Genasi Circle of Wildfire Druid, who has not wild shaped yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's a coming. Thanks, Rachel. Next up is Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, lurking around the internet. I am here Thursdays through Mondays, playing running games. Like Van mentioned, I will be running our game of Ward 47 this afternoon. We're going to be playing Parslings, and we are getting full swing. We have finished, I think, our downtime, getting full swing into Season 2. So come hang out with us for that. Why is Sid cackling?
It's happened.
It happened. It's happening.
What happened?
Gird your loins. It's happening.
Thanks for the loot drop, Alex.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's my first loot drop.
Now I'm playing Law. Bye.
It was funny because I was listening to a podcast the other day and they rolled on a loot table and it was like a jump scare. I was like, I heard roll a D100 and I was just like, oh, we haven't had a loot drop.
It's been a minute.
We're just like, that's a thing that exists.
Thank you, Val. Law is a tiefling artificer. Finally, Wally.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary sign best friend on the internet. You can find me on all the socials at WALE with the cute little Disney robot, where I talk about this week's hyperfixation. This week is I've been playing a lot of Have a Nice Death. That is a very fun, cute, side-scrolling roguelike action game. If you like Devil May Cry, play it, because it has a lot of wombo combos that fill my brain with joy. Today, I am, of course, you can find me here on GGK Monday through Saturdays playing the games everyone's talked about. But today I am playing Damian, our dragon monk who is a huge nerd.
Yeah. And we love him. Yeah, thanks everybody. Are y'all ready to get started? All right. To recap very quickly, last time you found yourselves traveling to Kaladesh. We bopped around in the market, did some shopping, found some souvenirs and some fun gizmos and gadgets, and Val / Law decided they were never going to use the word gizmo again because we kept singing at them and it was fun. And then you were all introduced or reintroduced to Law's family. They in order our home, and you had a what I would call a good, decent, fun encounter with Law and Order's father, Honor. You made a big pitch for him to support Law in switching.
Did anyone else get like big Shark Tank vibes from
I was
that?
literally
Like,
about to say
Big
that.
time. Big time.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonderful. Sorry, Justicia.
But yeah, you ultimately successfully, through much talking up and gassing up of Law, and a fun demonstration with Dutch out on the lawn. Yeah, Law, your dad went for it, and it was very, very sweet. It was a fun thing. And then we went to see Giselle's family, who is a little bit different. A lot more, I would say, emotionally open, who immediately let you know, after a little bit of catching up, that they needed you to do a crime. Welcome home for winter break. A colleague of Giselle's, maybe, or at least of Giselle's family, an art forger and fence and all around cool person. Jixa has been captured and thrown into the Wheelhouse prison, a place that few know where it is located, and that once you are in, you don't leave. So you did some recon, learned some interesting things about the prison, and yeah, I guess y'all were going to have a long rest, and discuss your plan, and then get to it. So we'll pick up, I guess, the next morning after you all have rested. let's go ahead and roll on the table, and then I'll figure out where to put the treasure in.
Who wants to do it?
Roll me a d10.
Wally, do it. Wally, do it. Wally, do it. First roll.
Do it,
First
do
roll.
it, do
All right,
it.
Wally, roll a d10.
Gotta roll a d10. Okay. I'm not ready.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
That's a 9.
Jesus fuck.
I'm ready. I want that loot.
Okay, roll a d100.
D100. Okay. I'm ready. That is a 36. Wow, that was a look of resignation.
All right, we'll get to that. For chat purposes, there are only 9 tables. So, yeah, here we go. All right, you'll find that later. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
That look, though.
Yeah,
That
that's
look.
the look.
I'm-
I forgot my captions were up, so I know the chat probably caught all of my
You guys will understand.
upset ranting just now.
You'll
All of
understand
my-
the look.
All of my TTRPG books are in a box, and I can't cheat. I want to go
No
look.
one cheat. No one cheat. It'll be more fun.
Goodness.
It'll be more fun if you find it on your own. Okay. Yep. We'll find out what that is later in the episode. You guys want to quick roundtable discuss your plan?
Sorry, I have to take my head out of wondering what this is, and I have to focus on my house now.
Everybody take a deep cleansing breath.
It's a new season. The UPS man
Okay,
isn't
crimes.
just going to show up. We're doing real storytelling.
Yeah, it's a FedEx guy this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They throw the envelope in the bushes and expect you to find it.
All right. And
It's a male scavenger hunt.
This is the weirdest side quest I've ever been on.
all right, and that is my entire perfectly planned out scheme for completing this jailbreak.
Well,
Any
you do this
questions?
every breakfast. You just calm down, you put a waffle completely in your mouth, and then you just say, and that is my completely planned out plan.
I thought I wasn't paying attention and I got really freaked out that I missed something important.
No, they do
you
this.
you
They
get
do
used to this.
Did I not
Oh.
say it out loud?
No.
No.
I
think
swear
you
I
said the-
said it out loud this time.
No.
You said the outside part inside again.
Again.
Mhm.
Okay, so starting from the beginning.
You are speaking out loud this time.
Good.
Yes, this is a good start.
I need confirmation.
Yes.
We still hear you.
So we're going to scout out the place to understand the layout of it. Giselle and Sereia, I assume you're going to handle most of that with sneaky sneak and magic.
Sure.
Okay. Then we find a way for me to get inside. Are we still doing the me being my father and coming in for a
Forgot
surprise
about
prison inspection?
I feel like that should maybe
don't
be
like
like
the-
plan Q.
I
you
don't
know?
like that idea because then my father is going to get involved.
Hear
with
about
this.
it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
we
would
could
say
just
that
have a
that's-
really wholesome day with your father, and we probably
And-
shouldn't ruin that.
I really feel
I-
like we made some leeway in becoming friends with them.
I would like to keep that last interaction that I had with your father as
Positive.
literally the last interaction that I ever have with your father. So
Oh,
if we
don't
could
feel
keep
like
it
that.
like that. You are significantly desensitized to how terrifying your papa is. I just want to reiterate that for you. He is terrifying.
You get used to it.
That's what I'm saying. You are desensitized to it.
Well, you need to spend more time with him. I'm asking him out for coffee.
I thought he was nice.
But Sereia is a god, so of course she's not going to be afraid.
Anyway, so no, get inside. I can disguise myself as one of the guards, make my way to one of the booths to maybe find out where, I forgot her name.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Where Jigsaw
Jigsaw!
Where Jigsaw is, and then I can help guide you through the prison that way. And then I guess we find her, bust her out, and then run away.
Yep.
And most of the others will just play it like jazz, baby.
Yeah, I mean, me and Willoughby will just freestyle this stuff. You know, we can sneak in, and if needed, we'll provide an ample distraction. If it comes down to it.
Lean into Sereia. I know we should not have let them go to that jazz club when we went clubbing. That's on me. I was too permissive.
Rob.
My mic's unmuted and I'm trying really hard not to just burst out.
Just give in. Just give in to the laughter.
If we have to, we can just do a distraction, you know, and gut punch the biggest, strongest guy there to assert our dominance, you know?
Well, I really don't want to gut punch anybody. These hands have felled so many beasts.
No, I understand.
I'm afraid of my own strength.
No, Willoughby,
I will not kill again.
Willoughby, I get it. You know, like these hands are registered weapons too. You know, and what we got to hold back our true power. You know, for this, okay?
Yeah.
I am not a
people
gun.
Gotta catch hands.
Willoughby, I know the bloodlust is hard to slake, but you need to fight it, okay?
No, I don't have bloodlust. I'm a good boy.
How did we get the two sweetest, most like death-dealing like teddy bears in this crew?
I still regularly fool myself.
Who are you talking
when
about?
I take
Because that's
like non-combat spells, and
It's
then I'm
3
like,
to 4.
oh, well, I mean, Sereia can just heal everybody, so do I just kill? Like,
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
You heard it here first. Bonus stage Rob, aka bonus_stage_Rob, contemplating murder right here.
It's either heal or kill.
There is no in between.
Those are the two
Oh, we got
genders.
two modes, baby.
All right, that sounds like we have a solid plan. Let's just see
Rock and roll. Yeah, man.
Solid is one
I
word.
guess
Fly
I'll
by
just
the seat of our
introduce them
pants.
to my two wings, Try and me. Like, I don't know.
Remember, Willoughby, your hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Okay.
Oh no. This is gonna go horribly wrong.
When you want to do this?
now.
Right now?
In the
Just
middle of
go
the
right now?
day.
Yes.
That's
Filled
prob-
with waffles
At least
and ready for
swallow your
crime.
waffles.
Well, we need to do our scouting first. So I imagine that will maybe.
How much
help
more?
inform.
I mean,
I think we did scouting last
yeah.
Did
How
we do
much?
scouting last
Yeah.
time?
Yeah,
we were
I
scouting,
don't
yeah.
know, y'all.
How much more scouting can you really do?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
I
forgot.
got a triple check.
So yeah, you all sort of looked around. You found the building itself. Saw sort of the 2-story mill building and the water wheel that is attached to one side, an axle that sort of goes into the side of the building. No walls or anything like that. Just 2 large doors going in the front. But Willoughby did find the 4 guard posts that are actually hidden and disguised
Right.
to look like trees. That actually have platforms in them with a couple of guards in each, so
I had completely forgotten about all of that.
that's okay.
That means if we need to, Willoughby and I can distract the guards if you guys need to, because we can fly from above and distract them.
Yeah,
I
so
can
from
also
from
fly.
the air you have like you have the river and you have the mill building that's sitting right on it, the water wheel in the water. And then at kind of like equal intervals around there's 1, 2, 3, 4
Right.
guard posts.
All right, and that's when we decided that 4 out of the 5 of us can fly.
Yes.
Plus, we have the flying carpet.
Yes.
We're very aerodynamic.
We're
bunch.
very aerial. But not the gizmos and gadgets. It's aerial.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. It's back.
Yep.
Knew it
Do-
would come back.
Circle.
Should we approach from the air then, and maybe try to go over all of the guard towers?
Well, I was thinking our distraction should be in the air because you're all on the ground. I don't know how easily the guard towers will be able to spot something on the ground if they're focusing on the air.
Or we super sneaky up to the place. And because my worry about a distraction for the guard towers, if we don't need one, is that then they'll be on high alert.
Yes, we don't really want to distract unless there's a reason to distract.
Hmm.
That's a good plan.
That is a good plan.
So
So,
some of us
I'm
on the
bad
ground
at crime.
We know. That's
And-
one
and
of
so
the
I'm
things we
understanding
love most
it is
about
a-
you.
you said there were no walls like surrounding the perimeter.
Nope.
But it is a building.
Yes. So it's a repurposed mill.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
So should we have infiltration on the ground, trying to be extremely sneaky, and then if like they're like, "Hey, what's that over there?" Then we have someone already in the air to distract just in case.
Works. I think so.
Okay.
Because if things go bad inside, you're going to know very quickly.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
We're not quiet once things start popping off.
You
Tons
know.
of cold and firewalls and gunshots.
Oh my.
You can't put this chaos back in the can.
Okay, so we'll be super sneaky and
Mhm.
get up to the mill itself. And should we have infiltration team and standby distraction team?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we could all go together to sneak, and then infiltration team goes in while other team hangs out hidden and waits for a, oh shit, I need to cause a distraction signal.
Okay. And then they like take the carpet up like 1,000 feet in the air and like drop pennies or something. Sorry, coppers.
Pennies? What are pennies? I know a girl named Penny.
Me too.
I don't think she'd survive 1,000-foot fall.
No, probably not.
I hear if you drop a copper piece from a really high height, it could go right into the earth.
That's really funny because Penny's actually an Earth Genasi, so that it all
So
comes around.
do you think if you drop Penny from a really high point, she'll just go into the earth?
I would hope so. That'd probably be the only way she would survive. Anyway, okay, let's go break into a prison now.
If you
Okay.
ever stop what you're doing to like read something else like on your character sheet and then try to tune back into a conversation at
Yeah.
any point in this game, God
Never
help
gonna
you, because
happen.
I was like, how did we get here? I was trying to see what second level spell I stocked. How have we gotten here?
How did we get
Luckily,
here?
it's not
Who is
important
Penny?
at all.
It never is.
Totally random
Okay,
nonsense.
so I say we like
In
get...
conclusion, we're hashtag blessed.
That is so true. I'm so blessed.
No, I mean literally, I will bless us before we do this.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
So I say we get like as close as we can, and then I'll pass without a trace us, and
Okay.
we'll do some stealthy shit to get as close to the mill as we can before we start infiltrating and waiting to cause a distraction.
Oh, and Sereia, I almost forgot. If we want to be super, super sneaky, if you're able to, you could turn into something really small. I know you're a little private about it, so I can turn around while you do it. But you could turn into something very small, and then you could just like sit on my shoulder underneath my cloak, and then you would be invisible too.
That's a good idea.
Is the canon reason we've never seen you wild shape that you're a nervous shaper?
Yep.
Gotta turn
I love
away.
that.
Okay.
Also, Bless is only up to a minute, so I might do it right before you go start
Go.
making skill checks. Yeah.
Love it.
That makes perfect sense. All right, so you finish your waffles and
Peace.
head out. You know where the building is now, so you can get to it. My question is where you're approaching this from.
We could
Is
definitely
there's-
not directly at the front gate. We should definitely go on like the side, maybe.
What? Where is the back? Like, I'm just seeing this in my cartoon brain, which is completely inaccurate. So, where is the back of the mill? Like, is it abutting up to like a cavernous, like cliff filled shoreline, which is where it is in my brain, or is it just like in the middle of a fucking field or something?
So it is out a little ways in. It's kind of like a little oasis, where there's a lot more foliage around in this one like particular spot. So it is blocked by a lot of the trees and stuff. I guess what you would consider the back of the mill, is mostly just abutting like this sort of like tree grove. You can see the front door, and then if you're facing the building or you're facing the front door, the water wheel is the left side of the building, and that's where sort of the river runs through.
We could make a water approach. SEAL Team 6 this.
We could do that.
It's true.
I mean, is
We have a
everyone
team of
concerned?
trained SEALs that we utilize in Calabash for.
That's a step above frogs. Wow.
Are they a bunch of kung fu dugongs?
Yes.
So I
Kung
guess
Fu Gongs.
I
Sorry.
don't know a lot about.
I said I had the same
I had
thing
to get
just
it
like
out.
Everybody
repeating
was
in my
kung
head.
fu gonging.
My head was just Kung Fu Gong, Kung Fu Gong.
Yeah,
Kung
Wally
Fu
dropped
Gong,
another
Kung Fu
One
Gong.
Piece reference into a game they play.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know a lot about mills in general. I know there's like the water wheel, but does water go up into it at all?
I think it
Like,
just
could we-
moves the wheel.
Okay,
No,
just
it
moves
just
the
turns the
wheel,
wheel.
right? Okay.
Do we so there's still an active water wheel, but we don't know what that's powering inside of the
Yep.
Oh,
because they're not using it as a mill anymore.
No.
It's powering the guards. Break the wheel. All the guards will fall on the ground.
What the wheel weaves is the wheel wills. I don't know if we can break it.
Good lord.
Well,
That was the
Mama.
nerdiest joke I've made
That
all
was
year.
way-
Wagon
super
wheel.
nerdy.
Was that a Wheel of Time reference?
Yes.
was a wheel.
Holy shit.
Yes,
it was.
I'm gonna try.
I
to
was gonna
find some
leave them with
crime
their
music.
dignity and not call it out,
Crime
but it's
music.
fine.
I'll
been
have you all
meaning to
know I
reread
added the
those.
comedy rule of tens to my character sheet.
Yay!
Love
Speaking of
that. I
funny
love
things,
that for you.
I added that. That's a
That's
thing. And
incredible.
so is the friendship
Yeah.
bracelet that Law made us.
Yay!
yeah. It's alright. I
Which
still
we'll
have a vial.
all
Of,
wear.
I add all of
I-
those nerdy things. To
I still
my
have a
sheet.
vial of swamp water for Giselle in my character sheet. That I
That's
haven't
right.
used
You're gonna
yet.
put it in my shampoo, and then I'm going to murder you.
And that's how the heist failed.
Van's like, please just do something already.
I
Alright.
can't hear Spotify over you motherfuckers. So.
All right.
Could we,
What's
Well,
the
I mean-
approach? What's the approach?
do we approach? I mean, some of us could approach in the water and quietly.
For
Um,
sure. Because
if
the
you
wheel
don't-
will be making some noise anyway, so if we're splashing a little bit, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, you have to be less quiet on that side. So yeah.
Why not
Right.
go
So
for
Let's
those
do
of us
that.
on
Yeah.
foot, let's approach that way, and then Willoughby and
This music
Damian
is so spooky.
are gonna be aerial approach. Then you can do your own thing.
Wait, Damian can fly?
Yep, I can fly.
You've seen him fly.
I knew that. Yes, I did. Okay, right.
When
I
you
did
seen, remember
not.
when you saved Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You flew.
'Cause
On a
that was
dragon.
canon.
Because that was absolutely
kidding.
canon and not some sort of drug-induced fever dream on spring break.
You'll never know.
All right.
Wake up in Cabo, and it's all just being a dream.
It was all a dream.
I'm ready.
Well, I can breathe underwater, so I'm good. I'm good for a water approach.
Nice. Yeah, I guess let's throw up the hood.
Do I have
Yoink.
anything for water?
Well, you guys can just glide on the. Can you be stealthy on a flying carpet?
That seems like the stealthiest
No.
approach. No, okay.
Depends.
On a-
I feel like they'll
on a
see
see
that
purple
is-
this.
okay.
flying
How up you are.
carpet?
The carpet is purple. It's probably that would be a pretty tough
Can we
sell.
dye the carpet?
No, it's my favorite color. I love my purple shag flying carpet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was thinking.
I've
just
made a
like,
decision.
if the stream flows towards the, I assume the stream flows towards the mill.
Sure.
So yeah. Otherwise, I don't know how physics work.
Well, I mean, it's just got to flow past it. to
Yeah,
turn the
yeah. Well, we
wheel,
start
so-
upstream, and
Yes.
then all we have to do is like, get some like a branch, hold it over our heads, and then
Get
just
some
kinda,
floaties.
and then
Okay.
just kind of float down the river.
Who's floating down the river then? Is this everyone? Or
I think it's everyone to get close so we're not
Yeah.
seen.
okay.
Giselle is invisible in the water.
I am invisible in the water,
So
holding onto a branch.
everybody
And I hate
make
it.
a stealth check. You get +10 from Pass Without Trace.
And I get advantage because I'm invisible.
Yes, you do.
And I get advantage from my Cloak of Elvenkind.
Yes, you do.
Hey.
Good thing we have Pass Without a Trace. That is a 21 from me.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 3.
37.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
21.
What's the total modifier we're at?
10.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Plus whatever your
Cool.
stealth is.
Cool. 14.
Okay. I think the average of those is probably enough. The 37 really,
They'll just carry in this
really
team.
changes the
Grading on a
math
curve.
a little bit. So yeah, you skirt around the wheelhouse prison quite a bit, make your way upstream, grab some foliage. Giselle invisible, and you very quietly all enter the water and kind of let the river carry you down. It takes a little bit. It's not a particularly fast flowing river, but it's got a current to it enough to be able to turn the wheel. And pretty soon, as it carries you down, you hear a little bit of like grinding as you approach the turning water wheel. There is no alarm is raised or anything like that. So as you approach, where are you trying to go in to the building? Because there's only one door.
Are there any windows?
There are a couple of windows up on the second floor. They are barred shut.
How small is the bar? Like, are they like, could a bird get through the bars, or is it like a grate?
No, a small bird could get through the bars.
Do you want me to try and climb up as you are a bird? And then if it's locked, then I can pick the lock, and then you are a bird, and you get inside.
trying to. How big is a raven?
Pretty big.
I
A
need.
sparrow? Maybe a sparrow?
Well, I don't know what
A
the
little
AC for these things is. Like,
A sparrow,
yeah.
I wouldn't assume a sparrow has the AC of a kitten as a one.
You just turn into like a fly or something.
We'll just turn into. So,
Or even a
Sereia-
mouse. Even a mouse. If I can climb up the side because I have a climbing speed of 30. Maybe 40.
I'll turn into a rat because there's a. I've got a character or a hit point thing for that just in
Okay.
case I get attacked, which is a whole 1, but an AC of 10. So yeah, Sereia will have everybody turn around.
I'll turn around.
And when you turn back around, you see a little gray rat.
Sereia, where'd you go?
And in the sun, and you'll figure this out, everything she wild shapes into in the sun is a little bit like teal. Like it just shines a little teal in the sun.
shimmery.
Just a little shimmer.
Guys, where's Sereia go?
And you hear a little squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh, hello, Mr. Mouse. But it's great you want to talk to me, but I gotta find my friend Sereia.
That is Sereia.
Wait, you can transform into animals too?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Pulls out the notebook, writes this down.
Wait, you can turn into animals?
Well, like, of all the things she can do, she can, like, heal people, she can fly, she can also transform into
You
animals.
can turn into
Damian.
animals as well.
As well. And also,
Oh.
she's a god. What were you expecting?
I don't know, maybe some guys don't have the ability to shapeshift and transform into
She
other
is
animals.
omnipotent. She is everywhere all at once. She can
That
do
is
anything.
just fascinating.
It's now occurring to me that in none of our lives we've run into a druid.
I think that's
I love
I'm a
it.
city cat. I have lived in the city my entire life. Are you kidding me? I ran into a druid. Where am I gonna run into a druid at the zoo?
Sereia climbs up onto Giselle's shoulder.
Okay.
Squeak of derision.
I'm punchy today. I apologize.
This is who.
And tucks under the cloak.
Okay.
Oh.
So the rest of you, or I imagine you get out of the water and kind of duck behind or in between the water wheel and the building to give yourselves some cover.
Quietly press the digitation so we're not dripping water everywhere.
Okay.
Press the digitation. Yes,
Quickly,
yes.
And everybody still has Pass of the Trace because I cast it before I wild shaped.
yes.
In case there are any more stealth checks, fam. It's still up.
And Giselle are going to
We're going to
invisibly
climb.
climb up the side of the building. Yeah, and you have a
Invisibly
climb
climb.
speed.
I do. It's actually only 20 feet, but we're wanting to go
That's okay.
slow anyway, so we're not too loud.
It's only one story up, so
Perfect.
not that far. So yeah, Giselle and Sereia, Rat Sereia, disappear. And Giselle, you climb up the side of the building to a barred second story window. Giselle, go ahead and make another stealth check.
I blessed them right before they left.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
But it's only a minute, so it's probably only going to be good for like this one check.
This may be the highest thing I've ever rolled.
You can add a d4 to it.
Even better.
From Willoughby.
Plus 3. Okay. So that's a 19 on the die.
Uh-oh.
Plus 11 is a 30.
Mhm.
Plus 10 is a 40.
Mhm.
Plus the 3 on the d4, that is a 43.
That's some Pathfinder shit.
That is.
Damn.
You fail.
You flew too close to the
No,
sun.
we're not paying Pathfinder. We're not paying Pathfinder. It's D&D.
Okay. Yeah, you... I mean, the rest of you don't. You hear nothing. Giselle turns back invisible with Sereia under the cloak, and then there's nothing. There's no movement. There's no scraping. They're just gone. Giselle, you scramble up with Sereia on your shoulder to the second story window. It is barred with several vertical bars, but you can see in the glass.
That's how I focus on things.
This is Batman eyes.
Yes.
Wow, if the rest of you could see it, it would be so fucking funny. You climb up and you look into this room. Let's see. Which room is this? Go. Load, please. Come on. You see a nice, very nice, actually, sort of well-appointed chamber. There's a divider in the center of the room, like a fancy, like, folding screen. On one side is like an office space, like a study, with a desk and some bookshelves, and a very nice chair. And it's a nice, like, oak or like mahogany desk or something like that. And on the other side of the divider is like a living space. There's a bed, a very nice, like, 4-poster bed. There's like a changing screen. There's a wardrobe. So yeah. And then across from the window, there's a door leading out, presumably into the rest of the second story.
May we make a perception check to make sure that there's no one, like, asleep in the bed or, like, hanging out in the corner that we didn't see or anything?
Sure.
Not bad. 15 plus...
You could add bless to that too.
Ooh. Okay, so that's a 24 with the bless. Thank you, Willoughby.
Yeah, you look around, trying to get a sense of if anyone is in this room. And on the living space side, you do see just a brief bit of movement from behind the screen. Like perhaps someone is changing.
You said there was another window. Is it into the same room, or does it look like it is into another room in the building?
No, it is on, it is much, well, let's see, because you're on the water wheel side. So yeah, there is another window, but it is sort of like around that right side. It's not on the same face that you're on right now.
Very quietly into my cloak to the rat. Okay. Do we wait for this person to leave the room, which may take a while, I don't know, or do we maybe climb around the other side and take our chances with the other window? If you want to go to the other window, just, like, nibble on my shoulder or something.
Little nibble.
Good idea. Okay.
Wait, do we have a Ratatouille situation?
Yes. Yes.
All right, climb on top of my head.
I grab
and
her
hold
ears.
my ears.
I love this.
That's exactly what's happening.
It's Ratatouille with a giant cat person and a little rat.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So you scramble around what will be the front of the building, around the corner, and sort of scale your way down to this other window, which is also barred. You look in, Giselle, and you see another office. Not as fancy or well appointed as the other. It's pretty, as far as furniture and everything goes, it's pretty minimalist. There's a desk, there's a chair, but the walls are full of shelves of things. There are scrolls and books and jars with strange things in them, some different, like, tools and implements, and then along one wall you see a lot of different sort of components and, like, crystals and things like that. Sitting...
Giselle salivates invisibly under her cloak.
And there is a figure sitting at the desk, sort of hunched over, working on something.
Okay, maybe we wait for the person to stop changing and leave the room. But I want to go back to this room so bad. Oh my god, I'm going to steal everything.
Okay, so you go back around. Those of you on the ground, what are you doing? You're just waiting?
Yeah, I guess so.
Guess I could message them down on the ground. I send a message to 1, 2 Willoughby, 3, 4 Law, 5, 6 Damian. I don't want anyone to feel bad. It's a 4. I message Law. Law. Okay. We've peeked in both windows. Both have people in them. One is someone's room? How weird is that? We're gonna go through the room, wait for them to leave. Hold on.
I relay that to Damian and Willoughby.
And I really enjoyed playing games with Sid until she didn't message me.
Damn.
It was the dice!
Sure it was. No one saw the number.
Yeah, we didn't roll or anything like that.
You know who the favorite is now.
Mm-hmm.
I did it so no one would get upset.
Mm-hmm. Think you know someone.
Oh my god, okay. Giselle, you clamber back around. Oh, yeah, chat said you upset everyone.
Giselle examines her life choices. Waits for this person to leave their bedroom in the prison.
Okay. Yeah, you wait for a bit. This person has changed, and you see finally coming back around the screen and into view. You see, well, that's not the person I wanted. Give me the right one. You see a tall, like slender man with like gray skin, sort of light, like gray skin, white hair pulled back in a ponytail, wearing some. Yes, you see Slender Man. A Slender Man, not the Slender Man.
There's more than one of them?
Oops, I've revealed the big bad. But no, a tall, slender drow elf. White hair,
They're
sort
definitely hot, Rob.
Yeah, pulled back in a ponytail. Slender, wearing very simple black armor with a kind of like silver badge on the chest. And you see him sort of like finishing up, like probably getting ready for the day.
Gelling his hair.
Yeah.
Spritzing on some cologne.
Yeah, makes his way over to the desk, sort of goes through a few papers. And then you see him walk over to a cabinet next to the door, take out a key, sort of unlock it and open it, kind of you can't really see because his back is to you and sort of blocking what's in it, but sort of takes stock for a second what's in the cabinet, shuts it, locks it, and then makes his way out of the room, shutting the door behind him.
Okay, let's wait like 15 more seconds, and just in case he's like me in the morning and he forgot something and he's gonna pop right back in, because I do that like literally every morning. So let's just like wait a second and then we'll go in.
Okay.
Squeak, squeak,
Does this
squeak, squeak.
drow have ADHD and he forgot something and comes back in, or are we good?
Yeah, you wait a second, and then you see the door open again. Walks back over to the desk, opens the drawer, pulls out a ring of keys, puts them on his belt, closes the drawer. Okay. Walks out, shuts the door behind him.
Okay, one more, because maybe he forgot something else. No? Good?
No, we're good. No, he's good.
Okay, good. All right. Ooh, I can do this now because I can mage hand and pick locks now. Yay! So I shall mage hand ledger them in.
Okay. To try to get the window
And
open.
Try to get the window open.
Okay. Yeah. Just go ahead and roll with whatever that is. That's your dexterity.
Yeah, it's my sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's my thieves' tools. Sorry. Yeah, it still is thieves' tools. Okay.
Which will be dexterity and proficiency, so probably the same
Perfect.
number.
Yeah. 7. 20.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. You fiddle with the latches on the window with the mage hand for a moment before they click, and you can slide the window open.
Okay. You're in.
Squeak, squeak. Sereia hops in the room.
Okay. Sereia, you, as a little rat, make your way into the room. Where are you going from here?
Is the door shut?
Yes.
Then nowhere. Because I don't I can't open a door as a rat.
Oh, can I open the door with my mage hand?
Sure.
Yes. Oh, I could maybe even pick the lock of the little cabinet that he was in from over here. Can I do that?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yes. I'm gonna open every lock in this room. Okay. I'm gonna try to open the lock to the cabinet. Maybe there's like extra keys or cool stuff in there.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
okay.
roll with your thieves' tools.
Not bad. That's a 19.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, you pick the lock on this cabinet. It clicks after a moment, and with the mage hand, you can swing the doors open. And you see not a lot. There are a couple of sort of random pieces, probably things that have been confiscated. But the thing that catches your eye, because while you rolled for it on the table, is a particularly interesting confiscated piece. Propped up sort of in the center of the cabinet, leaning back slightly, is, you guessed it, a staff. It's
Another one.
It's a tall metal, it's sort of like bronze in color staff. It's very simple, but it's tall and has a little bit of detailing where it like splits off at the top and then comes back together a couple of times. And yeah, it's magic.
Is it light enough that I could pick it up with my mage hand and bring it through the bars of the window?
Mage hand can carry like 10 pounds.
10
or something.
pounds?
Yeah, I don't think it's that heavy.
Okay, Sereia. I'm going to bring this down to the friends, and then I'll close this back up, and then I'm going to open the door for you. Okay, just enough, and then I'll close it again.
Squeak, squeak. She's waiting by the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring the thing back to the door, to the bars, tuck it in my cloak, close the cabinet door. He's probably going to forget that he locked it again, so I'll leave it unlocked. It's fine.
Sure.
And then just very carefully open the door to the room and open it just a crack to let a rat through.
Okay. And Sereia, you can scamper through the crack and make your way out into the prison.
Closed door, scamper down to friends. Oh my god, look at this thing.
Wait, are we stealing now too? I thought we were just doing one crime.
Look at it.
It's very fancy.
That's a nice stuff. Oh, are you wanting me to like figure out what it does?
I mean, I already have a really nice staff, so I mean, you can have it if you want.
Don't know if I could use it. But
I could use a staff.
Let's see.
Let's see what it does and who can use it. Identify.
Identify it. All right. This is Staff of the Magi.
Oh my god.
Are we Power Rangers now? Everyone has a staff of the Magi?
A legendary staff that requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Yeah, so
It is a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls as a quarterstaff, and a +2 bonus to spell attacks. It has 50 charges
Wow.
for its properties, and it regains 46 plus 2 at dawn. If you expend the last charge, you roll a d20, and on a 20, it will regain some. Oh, it's got so many things it can do.
are you sure you want to give this to us?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah, I thought about it a lot.
Rips the staff back from you, hands you the staff of frost.
I haven't said what it does yet.
I thought
I
about
just
it.
have a piece of wood in my hand right now.
Okay.
I've been
What is it?
thinking
Oh,
about
it's
it.
junk. I'm gonna throw it in the river.
I did say it was metal.
It's cursed.
While holding the staff, you have advantage on saving throws against spells. In addition, you can use your reaction when another creature casts a spell that targets only you to absorb the magic of the spell,
Perfect for you.
canceling its effect and gaining a number of charges equal to the absorbed spell's level, but if doing so brings the total number of charges above 50, the staff explodes.
Which means you just need to be using the staff pretty often. So, I mean, come on.
My god, the spells.
It
that
also
can
lets you cast some like pretty buck wild spells. And it has a retributive strike, which is you can use your action to break the staff over your knee or against a solid surface, performing a retributive strike. The staff is destroyed, releases its remaining magic in an explosion, and does like a shit ton of damage and stuff. So
That
yeah,
is a baller
it's a
staff.
it's a badass.
Shit.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
Giselle, you should use this, cause it'd be perfect for you, cause you got magics.
She's the only one that can use it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one that can right now. When do I get the ability to use any magic item?
No. No, can I have it? I already have the robe.
Oh,
No.
level 14. I'm
No,
gonna
can
hold
I
on to
have
this
it?
for 4 levels, Giselle.
Wait, no, but no. When you can use it, I will give it back. I
No,
promise.
you can.
Can I have it?
Giselle. I'm just joking.
Oh my
It
god, I
doesn't
can
really
have
match
it. Oh my god.
Doesn't really match my aesthetic.
Does
Do you want
require
to hold on to?
Yes.
Do you want to hold on to the staff of frost? And you can use that whenever you
You're
get more
giving
powerful.
up your staff of frost?
For this stuff? Fuck yes.
Could
I-
Damian use the Staff of Frost?
I
I
could
think
use
that
Staff of
also
Frost.
requires attunement by a sorcerer,
Yeah, I
warlock, or
think so.
wizard.
I can use a staff as a weapon, but that's all I can do it with it.
Yeah, druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'm not really down with using spells, really. I like what I can do.
I'll stick it. If you want to use it, Damian, you can use it. I've been taking the staff of frost, but I'll just stick it in my bag. Otherwise, I might be able to turn it into something cool.
No, yeah.
No pun intended.
It's cool.
Shoves it down.
Just like sticking out like that much from the bag.
Put your umbrella in your backpack for no reason.
I guess Sereia is creeping down the hall.
Okay. Sereia, you make your way out into the second floor. So what you can see essentially, you're in like the main room of the mill right now, up on the second floor, which essentially is a walkway that goes around the edges of the room. On one side there is a staircase going down, but if you look over the edge, you can see down into like the main room of the mill/prison. The main gears of the mill, like there's this large pillar coming from the first floor up through the second. You can see like the wheels and everything are still intact and are still connected to the water wheel. Part of the room down below it's essentially like split in half, and the section that is where like the front door is surrounded by a cage. And then there are a couple of hallways down there, but every sort of doorway on the floor below you is essentially like a closed portcullis. And then the floor you're on, across the way, there's a couple of other rooms.
Can I tell where like the holding cells would probably be
Yeah, because I think you can...
from this vantage point?
Yeah, you can see down onto the first floor, sort of across from you. There is a portcullis that goes back into a hallway, and there's a couple of rooms back there, so...
She's gonna make her way down the stairs, hugging the wall.
Okay. Make
Quick
a
and quiet.
stealth check with advantage.
So that is a... Oh, I rolled a 13 and a 14, so that is a 26.
Okay. Is that with Pass Without Trace?
Yes.
You scamper
Nobody
down.
else has it now. Just me.
You
I'm the sneakiest rat that ever lived.
Yeah, you scamper down the stairs and down into sort of the main room. You can easily sort of squeeze through the cage and through the portcullis that leads into this hallway. There are a couple of doors, but they are the same kind of like, they're not solid. They're the same kind of like portcullis like gate. And so you can look through. The one on your right is probably your best bet for being a holding cell. It's a pretty sizable room. It's pretty much empty except for like a few chairs and benches that you can see are like bolted to the floor, and they all have like a set of manacles attached to them. But there's no one in there.
She will keep looking.
Just
Look for the person we're looking for.
yeah,
Whom I'm sure
there's,
somebody described to me before I became a rat.
Oh yeah, yeah, and there are guards sort of peppered around this area. There's not a lot of them, but so there's another set of rooms. So if the holding cell was on your right, there's two rooms on your left. One of them does just have like a closed, like a regular door, but the other one has a portcullis like the holding cell does, and so you can sort of peek underneath there. And in this room, it's a little bit smaller, but you can see a couple of guards that are sort of posted in this room. They're sitting, they're kind of, chatting between the two of them. On the wall next to them, there is what looks like a bell with some wire or string that is sort of running from it down the wall and down into the floor. Because in the center of this room, you see a large barred metal trapdoor in the floor.
How many guards are in this room?
2.
And they're just chilling?
Yeah.
She's gonna try to make her way down into, at least peek into the trapdoor.
Okay. It's completely solid and barred shut.
Oh. All right. I can't do anything with that as a rat, so she's going to go back the way she came. We're gonna go out the front door.
Okay. The front doors are pretty solid, but you can probably
Find a way to squeeze. Find a
squeeze.
spot to squeeze out the
Like
front.
the corner, yeah. That'll be fine. Just a hole in the stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
she'll
you squeeze
squeeze
back
out
outside.
and then run around to the where her friends are hiding.
Okay.
And on wild shape. And just you hear like some squeaking, and then all of a sudden Sereia is in front of you.
Sereia's back.
Oh,
Hi. Okay, so I found where I think that they are holding Jigsaw.
Okay.
So it was down the stairs. There's like a little hallway, and you pass like a room, and then there's another one. There's 2 guards in there, and then there's a trap door in the floor that I couldn't see, and it's a metal door, and it's completely barred shut. So I couldn't do anything about that as a rat because I didn't have these. We know where I think that they're holding them.
Can we get back inside?
I think it's going to take, and there's not that many guards around, to be honest, but it might take a big distraction outside to pull them out. And then my guess is that those 2 will probably still stay. So I'm not sure what we want to do about that. But Rat Recon went well.
So you know that thing that we just stole from the cabinet?
Oh yeah, what's that?
I can cast a really cool spell.
You have not had time to attune to this.
Nope, not yet. Can we sit here for an hour? No. I'm kidding.
can.
Yeah, he's passed it on a trace. I'll have to cast it again.
So I think our best bet is to try to draw as many of the guards out as possible with, like, maybe a big commotion of some sort. And then we do another stealth team thing and try to go in, take out those 2 guards that I'm assuming will stay, and then get them out of there.
Okay. So
Here's an
commotion
idea.
crew's outside. Whoever's going to infiltrate inside waits by the door where the guards come out and gets inside.
Damian looks at the water wheel and then looks at the others. I have an idea for a distraction.
Are
Why
we
don't
gonna break some
that?
shit?
Yeah. And Damian will head over to the water wheel and he'll take in a breath and blow like a gout of flames.
Let's get in position before you start doing flames.
You're holding his breath right now.
Okay.
I see where you're going with this. Good idea. Let's figure out the rest of the plan first.
All right. Who wants to help with distraction and who wants to go be sneaky?
I can my plan also involved fire. So
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
Fire, you say?
I was gonna searing smite a tree.
Could do that.
I mean, if
too.
lots of things are on fire at the same time, it could look like the place is getting attacked.
Okay, so maybe the 3 of us move around to the other side of the building. You all start the fire on this side. When they start coming out the front door to do the fire, we sneak in.
Got it.
And
Okay.
you can make yourself look like a guard or something, right, Lord?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll be invisible. You look like a guard. And Sereia, what's your plan?
I'll do whatever I need to.
Okay. Do you want to be little again, and you can hide under my cloak too?
We'll save that just in case we need me to be little and get in somewhere, but just in case we need me to cast spells, I'll just
Got it.
be sneaky. And she puts her hood up.
Good.
Okay, so Willoughby and Damian, your friends
Bash Brothers. Yeah.
creep around the side of the building and are waiting to
We're waiting to hear the commotion.
to hear the commotion to be able to make their way in the front doors. What do the 2 of you do?
Go.
Commote, please.
Promote. Damian is gonna go up to the water wheel and take in a deep breath and not gonna blow fire at it. He is going to spit out a gout of acid at like the center spoke. So it starts to like crumble, and then the wheel just stops completely before it just like falls apart. If you can do that.
Oh.
Corrosion.
The wheel starts to corrode and melt. And eventually it stops turning. Willoughby, anything?
No, I guess I just sit here and look pretty.
Okay.
You could start a fire.
Yeah, that was like if I had no other plan.
Oh, right.
This seems well thought out and smart.
Okay, so the wheel stops as part of it begins to fall away, and the water cannot turn it anymore. You all wait, and after a few moments, you hear a scraping sound as the front doors of the prison open. And a couple of guards are making their way around toward the wheel. So, Willoughby and Damian, they are coming right for you. What do you do?
Oh boy. Damian is gonna look around and try to like see if he can. How many guards are coming around to check on the wheel?
2.
Okay. Damian is going to look at Willoughby. Go. I got one. You got one. Think we can do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Damian is going to like see if he can hide and then like spring up and do a stunning strike on one of the guards that come
Out of the water?
Yeah, like straight up out of the water.
Aquaman style?
Okay.
SEAL Team 6.
Oh,
SEAL
boy.
Team 6.
I'm gonna have you make a stealth check
Okay.
against his
I critted.
perception. What's the total?
The total is 28.
Okay, yeah, that is much higher than what he can roll against his perception. Willoughby, what are you doing?
Panicking.
Panicking. Willoughby.
Hop up on the roof! Dive bomb!
I will not kill again.
Just knock him out.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try and like unload a 3rd level guiding bolt on this guy and hope that it knocks him out.
Okay. I love it. I love this. Okay, both of you make your attack rolls.
That is an 18.
Okay.
Fuck. That can't be right. Is my charisma really plus 12? Is that true? That doesn't feel right. It would be a dirty 20, but that feels strange. Nope, I'm looking at saving throws. My god. A 12.
The spellcasting. Your spell attack, whatever your spell attack is.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. First time playing D&D, I guess. 16?
It happens. 16 is his armor class.
Yes!
Sick.
Nailed it.
So, Damian, jump out of the water and stunning strike. Willoughby, you lean around the broken water wheel and fling a guiding bolt. Both of you go ahead and... Oh, he's got to make a saving throw. Willoughby, go ahead and roll your damage.
Stand by.
Damian, that's a 13 on the save.
13. Where is it? Yeah, they fail because it's a 15.
Okay. Willoughby.
Mine did 19.
Okay. You blast this guard. And the impact, which he does not see coming, of the guiding bolt as it glows around him slightly just sends him sort of flying forward into the water. Damian, you sneak up on the other and let out a stunning strike, and he just sort of freezes in front of you.
I'm really sorry. And he, like, rolls him into a bush.
Pull him into a bush as the other...
Willoughby goes, eep, and just takes off, like flying, like just flies away.
Willoughby, you fly away as the guard you have knocked into the water sort of comes back to his senses, but is very quickly carried away by the current.
Well, I can't swim. No.
And the other one is sort of paralyzed in a bush.
I just like
That was awesome.
Well, I bolt off in the direction that I like fly off in the direction that Willoughby took off in.
You're following a trail of feathers.
Fly away. Where you guys go? Willoughby, where you go?
Buddies.
I go to wherever like the blind spot of these towers, if
Okay.
possible.
Yeah. All right, so you guys fly a little bit away and kind of settle in where you cannot be seen.
We did it. Okay, my hands are shaking. I'm kind of nervous, but we did it. We did it. Hopefully, it'll help, them to get inside.
You think they can swim? I feel like I just doomed somebody.
You know what? I think they're trained soldiers. They should know how to swim in armor. I mean, that's like that's their jam, right?
I'm not cut out for crimes.
In a desert city. They're definitely trained.
Kaladesh has beaches and shit. Don't even worry about it.
Beaches?
They went to lifeguard class, okay?
Yeah.
He's-
They work at the mill next to a river.
It's also not that big of a river. If he goes like a foot to his left, he can probably stand up.
But he forgets that until he's like a mile down the river, just out of our hair forever.
Yeah, he's so confused.
I get it. This is a very nervous situation because I've never done a crime either. So I kind of view it to the fact that hey, maybe they were jerks also, and they were abusing their power as guards in some form of fashion, and they had this coming. Yeah. AGAB, y'all.
Meanwhile, the three of you, Giselle, Sereia, and Law, go to sneak around and make your way in the front doors.
Yeah, as soon as I see what the guards look like, because I assume we saw them run out the
Yeah.
front, I pick out the first one that ran out, and I cast Disguise Self to look
Okay.
exactly like them.
Okay. You do this. Anything else as you make your way in?
I don't have any follow-up on that. I just walk in confidently.
Could we
Like a
have
guard.
arrested Sereia? She was the one that fucked with the wheel. That's how we get her inside.
If anyone should be arrested, it's you. You're the one that looks most like a criminal.
But I don't look like anything. I'm invisible.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're invisible all the time. Yeah, that works. Come on, prisoner.
Okay, the three of you walk in the front door. There is a popping sound and a flash of light, and I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
What?
Oh, fuck.
What? And they have ID badges?
Magical ID badges. We did not.
26.
Okay?
Is this a spell or magical effect?
Yes.
Okay. It is much better. Okay.
Oh boy. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna do my flash of genius. Make that natural 20 a 25.
Okay. So 26, 25.
And this is a saving throw, yes?
Mhm.
Okay. This is very important. So. Oh, okay. I can find out if I failed first or not, so I don't waste it. 18?
That is a fail.
Okay. I'm going to use the thing I never fucking use, which is my favorite by the gods. If you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total, possibly changing the outcome. That is very good. That's a +6, so 1d4.
4.
Yes,
I can math.
that will succeed. As the three of you feel a strange sensation come over you, trying to hold you in place, you're able to shake it off and make your way inside as an alarm sounds. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take our break.
This is fine. All according to plan.
You guys just walked through the front door.
Disguised!
But we
To be
didn't take
fair,
any of the badges.
there was only one door, and it was open, so we were assuming that it was.
And the alarm didn't sound as a rat, so I should have known.
So we had absolutely no reason to suspect anything.
No reason to suspect anything at all.
I should have known rat recon
We
was too
are-
easy.
This is our first crime, okay?
That's fine. I'm sure you'll handle it with grace and aplomb.
Or with lots of bloodshed.
And you have time to think about how you would like to react. So we're going to take a quick break. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us so far. We will be back in a quick few minutes. So stretch and get a snack, and we will see you soon. welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We are refreshed and ready to continue. So we're just gonna jump right back in. As you all are able to shake off the effects of the glyph of warding that was set in these doors, there is still a alarm that starts to sound, and you hear a commotion as a couple of the guards that are they're on the other side of the room. Let me describe what you're looking at here. You through the front doors is sort of the main room of the mill. In the center of the room, it's kind of dominated by what was a slowly rotating central pillar. It is no longer rotating because the wheel is not turning. And attached to that pillar, though, is this large, like, heavy belt that stretches across and into another room. On your left, you imagine, towards the now busted water wheel. This side of the room is separated from the other side by a large cage that has a portcullis, or like a gate that opens up into the rest of the prison. Sereia, so you would have because since you were just here, the hallway that you went down before is now on your right, where the holding cell and the trapdoor and everything were, and then across from you are the stairs that go up to that second level. But you see a couple of guards from the foot of the stairs make their way over and kind of look through the cage into your half of the room towards the door, and one of them like looks to the other. They mutter to each other, and the other sort of goes into a room off to one side. But the one that stays kind of looks through and is like, "What's going on?"
I'm a hardened criminal.
I caught this one trying to break in.
Okay, I'm assuming that's why the alarm is... Did she just try to walk in the front door?
She tried to sneak in when they did something to the wheel outside. Ran into the front door and I caught her before she made it far enough into the building.
Must be why the gates aren't working. You roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Now, Giselle would like to veer off toward the hallway that Sereia described and wait for a moment to get inside.
Okay.
I'm going to use another one of my Flash of Geniuses to add 5 to that to make it an 18.
Okay. The guard kind of narrows his eyes at you. Why didn't you disable the alarm?
Well, she's the one that set it off, and then you just came in. I only just apprehended her. But I've got my hands full with this one, so you should probably turn it off.
All right. Give me a minute. The gates aren't working properly. He goes off to the side, opens a door to the room that the other guard just went into, and you hear him sort of talk to that guard for a moment. There is a clicking sound, and the alarm stops, and you make your way inside. A couple of other guards come out of that room and sort of manually lift the gate, or manually open the gate that leads into the cage. One of them enters and he shuts it behind him. Then he makes his way over to start to shut the front doors. Willoughby and Damian, you were outside and heard the alarm sound. Do you do anything?
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Do we go in?
I mean, if we go in, they're gonna spot us. They're definitely gonna know we're not guards or anything like that. And it
Yeah,
looks
I'm
like,
too small.
yeah, you know, and I'm kind of stringy. I'm too stringy to be a guard. Okay. I would say pretend you're asleep, but no one can see us up here. Oh boy. I really hope they don't need us in there, cause maybe we should just go in. Maybe we should.
Willoughby's gonna roll for this.
Okay.
Good boy roll.
Good boy, roll.
Breaking a top floor window.
Let's. Do you
Doors
have?
are closed.
Do you have message?
No, I don't.
Okay. Oh, okay. We roughly know where the holding cells are, right?
Yeah, it's not that big of a building. I imagine Sereia could have gotten that across.
Okay. I'm going to cast Locate Object on Giselle's Cloak of Invisibility.
Okay.
Can I get a rough sense of if Giselle is in or near the holding cells?
Yeah, I think so. You can at least get a sense of like what side of the building she's on. Giselle is... She's actually not that far into the building. She is on that side where the cells would be, so if she's not in them, she's at least near them. Or where that holding cell would be, and then the entrance to the prison. She's on the correct side of the building.
Okay. I'm getting the sense from my spell that Giselle is near the cells, probably not in them. I can do this for like 10 minutes, so let's give this a little bit of time, and we'll check back in if things seem like there's no movement.
Okay. And if we and if there's no movement and we don't hear anything from them, what should we do? Should we just, bum rush in?
I guess it'll be Operation Break Out Our Friends That Are Breaking Out a Friend. I'll workshop the name.
Okay. That is a bit of a mouthful.
Okay. So you hang on to Locate Object to try to get a sense of whether or not Giselle is able to move about the prison. Okay. Law and Sereia. The prison doors shut behind you, and Law, you follow this guard over to the portcullis that Giselle, you are standing next to, invisibly. They manually sort of open the gate, since the mechanisms are now not working, since you broke the wheel. But they let you through into this hallway, and the guard just kind of says, throw her in holding, we'll process her in a little bit.
Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on her. We need to ask her some questions because she was clearly coming in here for a reason.
If you want that extra paperwork, you'd be my guest.
Alright.
You'll get nothing out of me.
Quiet, you!
I want to imagine Sereia is also vaping this entire time.
Okay. It's too early for this. And he makes his way back out. I imagine Giselle has also slipped into the hallway. Invisibly so. You're in this hallway. On your right is the door into the holding cells. Down the hall and on your left is the gate into the room with the trapdoor.
Okay. And there aren't any, like, cameras.
No?
I don't know.
There are no cameras.
Are there any other guards?
Yes. There are 2 guards still in that room with the trapdoor.
Like, clearly magical, arcane eye cameras, but, I just...
No
figured I'd
cameras.
ask. Okay. All right. Where should we go?
I definitely don't want to go into the room with the guards.
No. But that was where the door, where the hatch is, that leads down to the...
To something.
All right.
Put me in a room next to them.
So we need to get that door open. And there are how many guards in there right now?
2.
Is there a room on either side of that one?
There is another room, but the door to that room is out in the main area and through the cage. So these are the only 2 doors you have in this hallway.
Giselle is going to cast Charm Person at 2nd level on the 2 guards.
Okay. What is the saving throw?
It's a DC 18.
Okay. Get back into there.
Which, DC 18 Wisdom saving throw. Oh, sorry, 16. No, I got that from a rogue. So 16.
Well, they rolled an 8 and a 7, respectively. Plus a big 0. So they both fail. So yeah, you feel the spell take hold.
Giselle pulls her hood down. Hey, guys!
They both kind of perk up and kind of look at you through the gate. Hello?
What's going on?
Oh, guarding.
Of course. I think we might need to take this one down below.
I'm hardened criminal.
Straight away?
Oh, yeah.
I'm very dangerous.
She had some accomplices too, so we need to get that out of her quick.
Right. I'm gonna have you roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, that's an 18. Persuasion. 22.
They just sort of look at each other, and the one that was speaking kind of nods and says, "Okay, again, that paperwork is on you."
Totally fine.
All right. And they stand up. Got the fixed wheel. Really pain in the ass not having the mechanisms working. They hoist the gate open and let the 3 of you inside. They open the bars on the trapdoor, and then one of them puts a key into a keyhole, unlocks it, and they pop it open. You see a ladder going down into the basement of the building.
All right, you come on.
All right. The 3 of you climb down. They shut and lock and bar the hatch behind you. And you find yourselves down below. Willoughby, from outside, you do get the distinct sense of Giselle sort of moving away from you.
Okay, so good news. I think Giselle is still at least roaming around. So I guess we'll give it a little bit, and once this goes down, I can check again. But I can only do this 2 more times.
Should we reposition ourselves so you can be able to keep a better eye on her?
Can I roll an intelligence check to remember that we need to be in contact with our friends on the outside?
Sure.
And also that I'm about to go really far away and get further than 120 feet from my pals to cast message.
Sure.
Oh, message is 120. I was gonna say this is 1,000, so I can see you, but you can't talk to me.
Yeah, message
Oh
is
boy.
short.
It's an 18 intelligence.
Yeah,
check.
you remember.
Oh shit. Over there somewhere. Willoughby?
Huh.
Hey, we're going down. I charmed some guards and we're going down to find Jigsaw. So hold please.
Hold, please.
Okay. Good news is they're going deeper. They have charmed some guards, and they're gonna find Giselle's friend. Yeah. Let's reposition and just be on standby, as close as possible. Oh, and then he'll respond to Giselle. Okay, thanks. Good luck. Don't get caught.
Okay.
Can't respond, but I send a message of just the feeling of a hug.
Willoughby feels it.
Okay, good.
Willoughby and Damian, you reposition to get ostensibly, I imagine, closer to Giselle's general direction.
I'm gonna throw my hood back up, by the way, so I'm invisible
Yes,
again.
you become invisible again. Willoughby and Damian, I'm gonna have you make stealth checks.
You no longer have pass without a trace. You're too far.
Got it. Could I help Willoughby?
Don't you say it! Don't you say
with
the
being
one!
stealthy?
Don't you
Right?
say a one!
How do you help Willoughby?
If Willoughby is okay with it, I would like to do like a little cradle him under my arm as I leap.
Because you don't. Are you just rolling straight, Rob? Because you don't have the disadvantage right now.
I was just gonna tell you
that's right,
that
yeah.
I'm not currently wearing my armor.
Oh, okay, good.
And Owlin have
They have
advantage, right?
No,
Stealthy
stealth.
owls. Oh.
Proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that picking him up is gonna make much of a difference.
All right.
Not with a woman, it's not.
Oh no.
I said, don't you dare say that one! Don't you dare say that one!
That's a 5.
I
Okay.
got a 23.
Okay.
Bravo.
This die is cursed today. It's rolling. I don't think I've rolled above a 7
You're
today.
strengthening our story of the accomplices, so it's good.
Damien, you
Yeah.
Long game.
You skirt around
Yeah.
the building, kind of keeping to the foliage to get closer to the other side. Willoughby, you begin to do the same, but as Damian sort of disappears into the bushes in front of you from above, in one of the trees, you hear a shout as someone has spotted you. Damian, you are hidden though.
Okay. Do I know which tree that it came from?
Yeah, it'll just be the closest one
All right.
to you guys.
I would like to use Step of the Wind to zip over there and do like I did before with the other guard and go for the stunning strike on them.
Okay, how fast can you get up there?
With Step of the Wind, I can move 120 feet.
Wow, okay. So you basically teleport up to this man.
God damn.
You run to where the shout came from, and you run out onto the platform that is in this tree. And you're just gonna punch the man.
I'm sorry.
Wow,
That's totally
Bonnie
opposite.
rolling?
that
Very
was tragic.
Yeah. Do I roll with advantage because I'm stealthed against this guy?
Oh yeah, he does not see you coming
Okay.
at all.
Good thing I did, because I rolled a 2 and a 17.
Hey!
So that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
And I'm gonna stunning strike them, so they gotta make a DC 15 save.
That's a 17.
Oh no!
So you do connect, but he is not stunned.
Okay, should I roll my damage for the pawn?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of doubles over and he grabs his chest where you have punched him. He is not stunned. As the other guard that is up here starts to shout, "Intruders!"
Can I use flurry of blows to kick the other guard?
You can try.
Oh wow, that is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
And I'd like to use another key point to stunning strike this one.
Okay.
That's another 9 points of damage, and they got to make that DC
9
15
points
save.
damage for him. He fails for sure. That was like a 3. So one of them is stunned, and the other one is doubled over. Willoughby, are you doing anything? You can intervene, or it would be a great time to try to hide again, or
Say go for the hide.
Willoughby's hiding.
okay, go ahead
I'm
and
sorry, Damian.
It's totally
Willoughby's
fine.
so spooked.
It's totally fine.
you rush forward
Damian's made for this.
I
into
know.
the bushes, and you're small enough to be able to disappear because they are not looking for you at all anymore. So Willoughby, you're hidden,
Okay.
and you can skirt around to another good hiding spot. Damian, this other one is gonna try to, the one that's not stunned is gonna try to grab you.
Okay.
I need you to make either an athletics or an acrobatics
Okay.
check.
That is a 19.
Okay, he rolled pretty fucking bad, so yeah, there's no way. So yeah, you succeed. So he goes to sort of grab you, and you slip out of the way.
And he falls from the tree. What? No? Oh, okay.
Falls to his death. What do you do?
And I would like to stunning strike this one also, and push them out of the tree.
Okay.
I was joking.
That is a 21.
Yep, that'll hit. He rolls a 9 on the save. So he is also stunned. So both of the guards just kind of freeze in place.
All right. Since he's stunned, Damian will just like, he was gonna push him out. He just like lays him down, like, go to sleep, guys. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And he hops out the tree.
Singing a lullaby.
How long are they stunned for?
I'm imagining Damian's taking that opportunity to knock them out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Was
I know
my-
exactly what this is, Wally. Do you remember in Age of Ultron?
Yeah. Yes.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
That's exactly like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Just
Kinda-
punching them rapidly in the face.
Yeah, just kind of like pops them a couple of times and they fall uncut. They're not dead. Just Damian. I imagine Damian knows how to not
Yeah.
do murders,
Yeah.
or at least knows what pressure points to hit. And they go to sleep.
And then he zips over to where Willoughby is.
You don't know where Willoughby is.
He just zips over to like a random bush and just hides it there. Willoughby, if you're here, give me a sign.
I'm here.
Okay. I knocked out the 2 guards in that tower over there. We should. No, they're not dead. They're not dead. I just knocked them out. I put them to sleep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hide here because one dude said intruder, and I'm hoping that no one else heard it. So, like, we should just hide here for now. Do you still have a lock on Giselle?
I can bring it up. I think it's probably been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, okay.
Well,
This all escalated very quickly.
I don't know. Damian moves extremely. I'll say you have a couple more minutes.
I feel like if anything, it's like starting to fade, and it's like fading as I see Giselle moving downstairs. So, yeah, they're still safe. As far as I can tell.
Okay. Right now, I don't know where you're at. I can just hear your voice. But maybe we should just, keep it this way for now. All right? Don't worry. But don't worry. I'm here, and you're my best friend.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I've got so many friends. I can't just pick just one. But you're definitely on the leaderboard. Huh.
That's cool. Okay. He just squats down and hides.
I have in my brain the absolute horror that Willoughby would feel if he were on MySpace and had to pick his top 8 friends.
Yeah. Be sweating.
Okay, so the two of you hidden on the other side of the building in the bushes. Yeah, you're okay for now. Inside, Law, Giselle, and Sereia, you find yourselves at the bottom of this ladder. You're in a small room with a gate that is separating you from the rest of the prison. And on this room as well, matching the one that is in the room above, on the wall, there is a bell that has a wire or a string running up into the ceiling. What do you do?
That's all. Is that all that's in there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's a gate going out into a hallway.
Let's just move quick. Go to the gate. I can I look to see if this gate is trapped?
Sure. Roll investigation.
I'll give you the help action.
Okay, so advantage.
Yeah.
25.
It's just a gate. Just a regular old gate. No traps.
I've learned my lesson. I will always be paranoid about every door from now on.
We should take at least 10 minutes to go through any door from this point forward.
Good plan.
All right. Can Law figure out how to open the gate?
Yeah, it's not complicated.
I've seen the guards open the other
Yeah,
gate. So
yeah, you can open it manually. And you make your way out into a long hallway. This hallway essentially goes forward for a bit and then cuts off to the left. You don't see anybody down here. You kind of follow it around. You go off to the left, and it looks like it kind of wraps around the shape of the building. So go left again. After a couple of left turns, you come to a wall with a couple of doors, and then on the opposite side are several cells.
Just Giselle, check the cells, see if your friend is in there.
Got it. Still invisible. Walk down. Look for Jigsaw.
Okay. Yeah, you look through a few of the cells. You do see a couple of people down here, but you do not see Jigsaw.
Come back to the group. She's not in here.
All right, we should keep running. We should keep going through then.
Okay.
You said there was more than one door leading out from here, or just the one?
It's essentially you're in another one of these long hallways, and there's doors on either side. Cells
Okay.
on one side, and then a couple of locked doors on the other.
Okay, we'll head through the next gate. Look for more cells.
Yeah, you head through the gate at the end of this hall, and it opens up into kind of a small room through this gate, there is another cell that is sort of here by itself with like a heavier gate. It's like pretty much like an iron door with like a small window in it that you can look in. And on the other side of this chamber, sort of across from where you came in, there is another gate. And behind it, you see a horrible contraption, a chair with a bunch of essentially electricity rigged up to it.
Jesus.
It's a bad place.
Are there any other guards in this room?
Not currently.
We're going to destroy that fucking thing before we leave, but through the little crack in the other room, do I see Jigsaw?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see her through the heavy door.
Shit.
So there's a heavy door. What's around? Like, is it stone?
It's iron.
Like the whole wall is iron?
No, just the door. So around it, yeah, is like a stone wall.
Giselle, invisible. Just give me a second. Let me fuck with her just a little bit, please. Just for a quick second.
Don't have time, Giselle.
Okay, fine. I won't fuck with her, but she needs to know that it's me, so that she doesn't freak out.
Okay.
Okay. Jigsaw.
You see her perk up a bit. I need to pull up what Jigsaw looks like. Give me a second. So Jigsaw, she's much taller than you, Giselle. Because of her lineage, she's tall. She's thin, but you can tell is muscular. His Jigsaw is Unia, which are half elf, half orc lineage. So she has sort of long, elven pointed ears and then short, like orcish tusks, like the teeth. Her tan skin, dark, like red hair that is kind of just like falling down around her shoulders. And you'd see her like perk up and look around suspiciously.
Throw my hood back for just a second. Now you can't hate me anymore. Stand back. We're gonna go through the wall.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Nope, it's your worst nightmare, but you're awake.
She backs away from the door.
Sereia will cast Stone Shape on the wall to create a small passage.
Okay. You shape a sort of a square out of the stone, big enough for Jigsaw to be able to scramble through. Just looks at Sereia, looks at Law, who I guess still looks like one of the guards.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Don't ask too many questions. We've got to get the fuck out of here.
Right, we'll talk later. How are we getting out?
Well, first things first. Is that a torture device or does that kill people?
Oh, it kills people. That's not pretty when they go.
So we should just fucking destroy it real quick
Then
then,
we should
yeah?
burn this whole place down.
Perfect. I like this.
Oh, I
bit.
can do that.
She's very good at that. Okay. Do you have any ideas of the best way to get the fuck out of here? Or
No.
should we just start drilling holes through stone?
Well, we're on the opposite side of the building from the trapdoor. So, right above us is going to be the side with the water wheel. It's the gear room. There aren't usually guards in there. It's just the belt attached to the axle that attaches to the wheel.
Which is broken currently.
So if we go up, we'd probably go out the side where the axle comes into the building.
Sereia? Sound good?
Is the ceiling also stone?
Mhm.
She stone shapes it again in the spot that they point that Jigsaw points out to
Yeah.
her, and is a good spot to
Yeah,
do
she
this.
kind of estimates, and you stone shape a square hole in the ceiling, and you can see up into the next floor.
All right. Boost time. Start boosting people up to the hole.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a couple minutes, but can get everybody out, and then she'll reach down kind of a long arm and pull up whoever is left.
Well, I'll just rocket boots up to the next floor.
Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. So you are up on the ground floor. There is a large, like, wooden axle. Others are coming through the wall. And you can see daylight, like, kind of around it. As the other side of this wall is the broken water wheel.
Well, and then once we get far enough away, you want to do a big blast of fire, Sereia? You know, just to cap it off.
Burn this whole place to the ground.
Yes.
Right. You hear Willoughby and Damian. You hear a little bit of rustling as you see your friends squeeze out the wall and out into daylight with an extra friend in tow.
Oh, thank the gods.
Oh, phew, they did it. Okay. Should we make our way over there to them, or?
Willoughby.
Oh my god. Did we
We're
like
out.
set up a rendezvous point?
I don't think we did.
No, but Giselle can message you.
Willoughby, we're out.
I rolled a flashback.
Chrono
We're out.
shift.
We're gonna go back down the river the way we came and stay out of sight. We'll meet you further down in the woods.
Okay. Sweet. See you there.
Oh, one more. Also, we're going to burn the whole place to the ground. They were killing people downstairs. It's
Wait.
awful.
Does Willie respond with an anxious scream and shriek?
Yeah, I use all 25 words to be like, wait. And then it's too late.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll relay the rendezvous point to Damian and say they may be going renegade with they may be going a bit renegade, but let's just rendezvous with them.
Okay. Where are we meeting at?
Yeah, I'll relay that it's like further down the river
Where you came from?
yeah.
Okay. So you head upstream.
Did you actually want me to light it on fire?
Well, Willoughby said wait about 25 times, so maybe he would like to discuss it first.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wait.
Let's go before I catch your conscience.
Their name is Willoughby, thank you.
And you
And I
rendezvous.
don't think you could catch him. He flies. He's very
I
wide.
think
Stop
you
talking.
could pretty easily catch him today is to be any judgment on that.
You all make your way upstream. Willoughby and Damian, you see your friends, and Jigsaw, the tall, half orc, half elf rogue. God, there's so many of you.
That place was Fort Noxia. What do you expect?
All right, we need to get out of here.
Right. Okay, so real quick, for Team Burn It All to the Ground, I just want to say that they have a machine down there that just kills people. It's wrong.
I mean, we have a machine that kills people too. His name is Willoughby.
Hey, Hey. Oh, sorry. Hey.
Willoughby's face is telling me I shouldn't burn it to the ground, so let's just get out of here.
Okay.
They're
I
just
just-
gonna rebuild it anyway, so.
I just don't want to do any more damage than we already did.
Totally understand. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. And with Jigsaw in tow, you get the fuck out of here. You head back into Kirapur. Once you get to the sort of the edge of the city, Jigsaw sort of throws a hood up and says, "So this is going to be where we part ways."
Okay, but check in with Yvette.
Of
We're
course.
gonna have to do all the kissing of the hands and the thank you so much and all that bullshit, you know.
It's not our hands I kiss.
Are you thanking my sister?
She turns around and walks away.
Wait,
God
but Jigsaw, you
damn
don't
it!
want to hang out? We just met.
No,
Do you want to play a game?
no.
Okay.
If you keep talking to me, I'm going to push you into a pit of needles.
You
As long
just
as it's
have
not
one
that
of those
big,
readily
like,
available.
head, like the big cube on my head. That one was the worst.
Goodbye, Giselle.
Bye. You have to love me now. You owe me one.
No, I don't.
You can't hate me anymore.
Yes, I can.
It was nice meeting you.
She walks
No,
away.
it wasn't. Well,
Perhaps you have a new criminal friend.
perhaps.
Oh boy.
She'll look different next time you see her, though.
Probably. All right, go back to Yvette.
Okay. You did a prison break without killing anyone.
Yay!
Which is pretty awesome.
What a
and we
sentence.
set off the alarm.
How much heat did we get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
How
we
many
need,
stars
do we need
have?
to paint the car?
Oh, you can never
or-
come back here.
Okay.
No, you're all right.
Automatic 4 stars. Got it.
I guess the only faces they're going to remember are Sereia and Giselle's.
I'm not gonna be here for a while. Hopefully they'll die down.
And they already knew Giselle was a criminal and Serai's a stranger. I
Yeah,
just didn't want them to see my face.
There
Exactly.
you go. Yeah, and they weren't close enough to see Willoughby. And they aren't gonna remember Damian.
They're gonna have short-term memory loss for a while there.
Just a little bit.
So-
Blunt force trauma.
Only 2 heat. Only 2 heat total.
Oh, okay, okay. That's not bad. We can lay low for a while. We'll be good.
You make your way back to Giselle's family home. Yvette is waiting.
You're banging Yvette. You're banging Jigsaw.
What?
She said your hands are not what she's kissing.
Oh,
Are you kissing her?
She wishes.
Inside check on my sister.
Don't see how that's any of your business.
You're my sister. Everything is my business.
I'm going to train that out of you one day.
Want the
Siblings
inside
sounds
check.
exhausting.
Oh yeah, she's lying.
You are banging Jigsaw.
So what?
Ugh. You could have told me we were rescuing your girlfriend.
But she's not my girlfriend. We're not dating. We're fucking.
Language, there's a Willoughby here.
Covering Willoughby's ears.
Sorry,
I
Willoughby.
put on earmuffs when we got back.
Sorry, Willoughby.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
They're just words. Anyway, so she's alive, I take it.
Yeah, she dipped out, and I told her that she had to promise not to hate me anymore, and she said, no, I don't, so I don't think that's going anywhere.
No, it's not. She hates you.
But now she owes you a favor.
Now she probably
Oh.
respects you, though.
I guess that's almost as good.
So. Now what?
So they did see my face while they were charmed, and also
Giselle.
Sereia's. I'm gonna be gone. It's fine. I'll just go invisible everywhere else we go while we're here, and then we're gonna go see Willoughby's family, so it's fine. It'll die down.
All right. Well, let's have lunch, I guess.
Time to eat!
Anything else you guys want to do while you're in Kaladesh?
I think that was everything.
Attune to my new staff!
Yeah, you can attune to the new staff.
And it's cursed. Like I said.
Maybe.
We won't know until she tries it.
Hey, Willoughby. Can I try something?
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to be bigger?
Not
Just
really.
for a little while?
Why, can you make me bigger?
I can.
Oh.
Anytime I want.
Oh no. I don't know
Too
if
much
the
power.
world is. I don't know if the world's like.
Well, if you
Ready
don't
for
want
that
to be
much
big,
cute.
you can like not do it. Like you can try and not do. But if you want to, I can just do it.
Oh. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Willoughby.
Willoughby, you become a medium creature.
Whoa. This is weird.
Right?
Uh-oh.
I feel taller.
You are taller.
Is this what the world looks like at this height?
It is.
Change them back. I don't like it.
This is.
If
It's kind
there's
of.
anything I've learned from my time at Strixhaven, it's that anytime I try to change any part of myself, I should just stay the same. Everybody always hates it.
Yeah, don't
But
change.
that just means you're perfect just the way you are.
You're
I
not my
guess.
friends, and you have no say over what I do with my body.
Okay. It only lasts for about a minute, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, being this tall is cool and all, but I really like being so tiny. You know, I can fit in time. Oh, I'm short again.
Yes! I can also make you even smaller.
Oh, that would be wild.
Would Rob like to play an even tinier voice?
God, I'll try.
Okay. I guess reduce on Willoughby.
Okay, Willoughby's tiny now.
Whoa! Everybody's so big.
Well,
How did-
bigger.
How did this happen?
Magic.
Whoa. I feel like. Wait, am I a rat? Did Sereia
No.
give me rat powers?
No, you're just like a really tiny little Willoughby now.
Oh. Oh, man. I thought the world was big before.
He is
It's even
Furby
bigger
size
now.
now.
He is Furby size now.
And now you're Willoughby again.
Oh,
Quite the perspective change, huh?
yeah. I'm glad that I'm small, but like the amount of small that I usually am. Because I feel like if I was that small all the time, I wouldn't be able to do anything. But I feel like if I was that tall all the time, I'd bump into stuff all the time. I don't know. I guess I'm perfect the way I am.
You are.
Especially because Law gets viscerally ill every time anything changes about me.
I do. I'm not good with change.
Our
I'll
artificer
give you,
isn't good with change.
yeah, I'll give you like a 10-minute warning the next time I do something to modify Willoughby for a short period of time. Just so you're ready with
If
the
that's
transition.
if that's the amount of warning you can give me, then that's fine. I'd prefer a few hours if possible.
Okay, we'll work on it. So I won't practice the fireball in the house. Giselle is just gonna spend the rest of the day eating too much food and checking out her staff.
Okay. And
You shouldn't spend too much time with that. It's not
Why
healthy. You'll go cross-eyed.
okay. Well, as you get ready to tell Kirapur Kaladesh goodbye, we're amping up to travel somewhere else. It's Willoughby time.
Time to meet Wumbo Wanderfoot. Let's go.
Wumbo.
I don't want to get too deep into it because we're coming up on end time, but you say goodbye to Giselle's family, and travel. Willoughby, how do you get back to Bracken Mill?
Solid question.
Oh, I can
That
plane
I-
shift us if it's on another plane.
Yeah. So, oh god, where are all the notes that I sent you? Oh Jesus. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess it would need a plane shift, right?
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense to me.
Okay. We can,
Although, if I don't have to spend 250 gold pieces on a rod that is attuned to Humblewood.
What?
Let me look.
Did this cost you money? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, that just means we can go to Humblewood all the time.
I don't
Mm-mm.
know.
Or do I not need the fork when I'm casting it with the staff?
That's what I'm thinking of. Charges.
That's true, because with other magical items that you cast stuff with, you just need
Yeah, I
the
guess you
thing.
don't
You
need the
don't need.
material components.
That also seems super broken if we can just go anywhere we want to all the time.
Yeah. Let me see.
Maybe for things that cost money.
So it's different plane of existence. Specify a target in general terms. If you know the sigil sequence of a teleportation circle, it can take you to that circle.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna
wha-
say you still have to attune.
That's fair.
Hmm.
I have 368 gold pieces.
Well, I also thought so in Humblewood there is also a magic school, and so I feel like that's how you get from Humblewood to Strixhaven.
Okay, they have like.
But the
connected-
AVM is like about like 3 days travel from Bracken Mill if like we were okay with that.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure we could find a teleportation circle for free.
Yeah, like
also have the
I
250
think
gold
that
from selling
makes
the splint
sense
armor.
as to how what's that?
I said I have the 250 gold from selling that splint armor that we found in Mergaxor's den of.
Yeah, but I think like logically there would have been a way for me to have gotten to the school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's fair.
So
Okay.
yeah, so we would just need to like there's a portal between Strixhaven and the Avium, which is the magic school in Everden, and yeah, I was part of like a transfer program, and that's how like a sister school sort of thing. So that's how we get home. But it's like a 3-day travel through the woods once we get there. So everybody make sure you bring plenty of water.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, for plane shift purposes, you are still going to have to buy the tuning forks, and you do have to actually be on that plane to attune them. is how I'm gonna say this works. You can't attune things to places you've never been.
That's fair.
So, if you want to get one and then take it to Willoughby's plane, you can do that.
Okay.
Then spend some time attuning it while you're there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. So you all get ready and head to a teleportation circle, which will take you to the Avian in Humblewood. There's a familiar flash of light and familiar popping sound as you raise sort of off the ground for a second and then are lowered down as your feet hit Willoughby, a familiar space. The teleportation circle in the Avian. And I think we'll go ahead and end there. And next time, we're in Humblewood. Yeah, we're coming up on the last bits of the Winterlude. Well, the next adventure starts. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end our session there for today. Thanks everybody for hanging out and doing crime. And we'll be back next week to do this again. But before we go away, let's do some stars and wishes.
Thank you for the crime.
Thank you for the crime.
You're welcome. Who wants to go?
I already know my star.
Okay.
I want to give it to Rob for playing such a lawful good character. Because, like, there are people who will play lawful good characters and, like, still skirt, like, the morality. But you are playing it such to a T. And on top of that, you're not being obnoxious about it. You're not dunking on the party about it either. Like, because Willoughby is such a good friend and they're always open and listening to people. So yeah, they have their opinions. They have very strong opinions about what's going on. But they don't want to like turn around and tell people like, you guys are wrong. You guys are horrible for what you're doing. No. And that is really good because I've seen it happen so many times with other players, but you nail it such a great way that it's not like frustrating to play with a lawful good character. You are now like my benchmark for a lawful good character player, and I love it so much. That is my star right there. I love it. My wish is I want to meet Wumbo Wonderfoot. I need to know if there's a Wumbo Wonderfoot. That's all I need to know.
Thank you, Wally.
Thank you.
Who else?
I can go. My star was also gonna go to Rob, but I'm gonna give it to Damian because they stole mine. But also for the I have an idea, and then like let's wait for everybody to get back into position. It was just so funny. Like it was just I've got an idea, and I'm gonna go do it, and then like wait. It was really funny, and I liked it a lot. Just like imagining like choking back the acid, like oh so sorry, heartburn. It made me giggle. And then my wish is going to be to. I mean, I'm just really excited to be in Humblewood. I'm so excited to meet all of Willoughby's wholesome. I want Wanderfoot, wholesome family adorableness. I'm excited.
Okay.
I want a family dinner with everybody.
Yes.
Just a super long table.
Once again,
All
fulfilling
20
those,
Wonderfoots.
fulfilling those 3 pillars of GGK right there.
I've
Thank
got
you, Rachel.
mine.
Okay.
My star goes to Sereia for I'm a hardened criminal.
Just this tiny little water genasi.
Oh, every time it made me so happy. And then just also punctuated by, I think every time you said it, you then pulled on your vape, which just, for me, made it even better. Yay. I loved it so much. Oh, honestly, and stars for everybody. I feel like everybody got to do like a thing that they're really gosh darn good at, and that made me really happy. It was good. It was good. My wish, Rob, I want the list of names. I want all of them. I need it. I have needed it since you created the bit of having 17 siblings. I need it.
It's
Okay.
a closely guarded secret.
Locked
But
away
will
in the
we
vault.
get it next time?
Who's to say, really?
Oh, don't toy with my emotions. I need it, and I really want it, but mostly I need it. So there's that. And that's me.
Thank you, Sid. Who else?
I'll go. My star is gonna go to Rob for wait. That just made me laugh. And my wish is, oh boy, my wish is to meet the one shitty Willoughby brother or Willoughby sibling, the one absolute dirtbag among this sweet family.
The black sheep of the sweet family.
Who comes in with their pompadour, smoking a cigarette in a leather jacket, part of a Humblewood
Feathers
biker
covered
crew.
in tattoos.
Yeah.
Has like two like wing tattoos that say love and hate on it.
Oh, incredible.
Ed Hardy
Yeah.
hat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
No.
Oh.
Just
Very funny.
I will not stand for this slander of my family.
that's my wish.
Thank you.
But turns out that they are also an accountant, so you know it's fine.
They're just,
just
in
more
the
of a
gang on the
fashion
weekends.
choice.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god. My star goes to just the general party vibe of here are the kind of in the same vein of what Wally said. Here are the good boys that are very clearly not criminals doing their fucking best, because there's nothing more like painful than playing a game with people that, and I mean it goes both ways, it's like lawful good or like chaotic evil or what have you. There's nothing more painful than playing with somebody that like their character RP actively works against the party. And I feel like shout out to all of us for not doing that, but also not feeling like we're out of character. Like, it's fucking hard, but also we put the work in, and I'm proud of us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're pals, and also our characters are pals, so they value that their pals might have different ideas and philosophies and ways of being, and that's cool.
Yeah. So, shout out to us. We fucking rip.
Yeah.
We're awesome.
We're
amazing.
kick ass.
Yeah.
Gas
You're
up
pretty
yourself,
amazing.
gas up your friends.
Do you have a wish?
Yeah. My wish is that everybody enjoys my family. That's
Cannot
that's it.
imagine a
That's all I
world where
got.
that's not exactly what happens.
Bonus star to Van for finally getting us with a trap the one time we didn't check.
Fucking
For
gotcha.
real.
Ooh.
For reals.
One time!
I'm so
The one
sad.
time.
Ooh.
I'm so sad that none of you got caught in the glyph. It was a glyph of warding with the hold person spell in it.
Amazing.
So if you
So I
trip
just
it,
stuck.
you just get stuck in the door.
I'm a
And
hardened
you
criminal.
all beat the same. You all beat the same. I'm so proud of you.
I finally used Favored by the Gods. I
know.
don't think I have ever used it, and I've had it the whole time.
Nice.
Well, all right, everybody. that is where we're going to leave you for today. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks to my wonderful players for doing this with me every week. I look forward to it all the time. You guys are awesome. Yeah, anything anybody wants to plug or promote? Okay. Well, they come hang out with Val and Sid and I and a couple of other fun pals this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for more Saturday Night's Ward 47 for more streams throughout the week. And then we will be back with you like your favorite Saturday morning cartoon next week. But until then, good game. And see you later, Internet.